colorful things all around, in every smile, in every sound. Open your heart, open your mind, see the wonders you will.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jody. Today we are going to put together teen and adult Easter baskets. I have done many videos this spring season on Easter. I have done Easter basket ideas from the Dollar Tree. I have shown you what I bought my kids for Easter to an extent. I still have a few packages coming, so I won't be wrapping their Easter baskets up today. However, I am going to show you how I wrap up and completely finish an Easter basket with tips and tricks on getting everything in the basket, how to cello it, how to make it look nice. A couple things before I get started. Number one, like and subscribe. I love sharing holidays, family, travel, anything that makes me smile in the hopes it makes you smile too. We want to have a few things handy before we get started. You're going to need obviously baskets or buckets. I have a few different assorted sizes. I have baskets behind me. Go to the Dollar Tree and pick up these rolls of clear cello. They're $1.25 a piece. If you can't find them at the Dollar Tree, they do sell them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, craft stores. I like the Dollar Tree because every roll is $1.25. Usually one roll does one good sized basket. Keep that in mind. Don't buy one of these and think you're gonna go home and wrap up all your Easter goodies. You'll know what you're packaging. Make sure you get the right amount of cello. I do assorted tissue paper to fill the bottom, and I do add Easter grass. This stuff drove my mom crazy. It is messy, however, it's Easter. At the Dollar Tree, you can find decorating mesh. A lot of people use this for wreaths. I love it for Easter baskets, and you will see why. I got a couple different colors. I have blue also for the boy baskets. Last but not least, obviously have all your goodies. And I have extra. I buy things to have to fill in empty spaces, and I give them away as prizes from the egg hunt if I don't use them. Just a tip for you there. I did pick up, again, at the Dollar Tree, these really cute, they're almost like ornaments to hang from my Easter baskets, and ribbon. And then, of course, scissor and tape. Let's get started. The first basket I'm going to do is going to be my husband's because it's the smallest basket and I know everything is gonna fit in this bucket. Always when you're looking at your basket or bucket, make sure the handles are where they need to be. I can't tell you how many times I've stuffed a basket and when I go to cello it, it looks like this. You definitely wanna make sure there's a front and a back for the cello. I am struggling to get myself and the basket in the camera. We're gonna work with this angle here. Tissue paper is in the basket. I do have for him a Travis Matthews golf shirt. I do need to take the price off this. And I also got him protein bars. The protein bars I'm gonna put in first. I always put in the bigger, bulkier item first as a base. And then I roll the shirt to show the graphic. I'll tuck that behind because it'll move nice with the cello. He loves Junior Mints. I'm gonna put these in here. I did get him an energy drink as well. And sometimes it does just take moving things around. You do have to maneuver things. And he loves Tootsie Rolls. Before I cello the basket, I'm gonna take a piece of tape and I'm gonna roll it because I want my Tootsie Rolls to be facing out. I'm very into how a basket looks. And I just rolled that tape and rested the Tootsie Roll on top of it to secure it to the protein bar box. Take your cello, roll it lengthwise away from you. I'm pulling this back now and placing the bucket in the middle of the cello. When I'm looking at the cello, similar to wrapping a present, you're gonna pull up and just make sure that you have enough to bunch and tie. This looks good. I always give myself a little extra. I'm gonna cut this cello, which is never a neat and clean experience. Once you have your cello cut, obviously you're gonna bunch it at the top and you're gonna tie it with ribbon. I'm gonna get the mesh, the decorator mesh from the Dollar Tree. Now you don't need a lot of this. You're just tying a knot for the first step. I do like to pull the handle up if I can. And let's get this basket celloed. I celloed the basket and I added the mesh decorator ribbon to hold the cello in place. This is what it looks like right now. What we're gonna do next is, you see how the cello it's popping out on the sides here. You're gonna take these flaps and pull them back behind the basket and tape them. See, if you see I have a flap here, I'm gonna pull it back behind the basket and tape it so that it's secure and the basket looks neat and clean. This also helps hold everything inside the basket where it's supposed to be. It's pulling everything tight, keeping everything in place. Let's get the other side. There we go. I'm now gonna add ribbon here. I grabbed this Easter ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I am not sponsored by the Dollar Tree. I love to go to that store to find things that will keep my holidays affordable. And when you love holidays like I do, you do cherish a store like the Dollar Tree. Not everything is the best quality, but with ribbons, baskets, buckets, you often can find what you need. This ribbon came from the Dollar Tree. I do want to do one more Easter video on centerpieces because I'm going to make my own Easter centerpiece and hopefully I can get that up middle of the week. We'll see how much time I have. Cut my ribbon. Work around your decorator mesh. I'm going to turn my basket for this. I have ribbon here and I have mesh. I'm going to add one more decorator mesh and I'm going to make it a longer piece. And I will show you why at the end. Stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to do a bunch of these baskets for you. They do come out really, really cute. We are almost finished. With the ends of your ribbon, if you fold it in half lengthwise and cut away from you in a V, let me get close to the camera. See, I folded this lengthwise and it doesn't have to be super neat and clean. I'm cutting away from me down like a V. When you pull it back, you will have that pretty angle on your ribbon end and it won't be frayed and messy. Next up, I'm going to stuff my daughter's friend's basket. She is staying with us for Easter because she is in college. I think I'm going to grab this basket here because I can put him towards the back and still have enough in the front to put other things in here. First up is going to be tissue paper and then Easter grass. And then we're going to fill the basket with all of the goodies I got her. I will show them to you again in case you haven't seen my other videos, or if you're wondering what actually goes in each basket, because generally I'll show you everything I bought and put it in baskets and give you an idea. This will be a completed Easter basket. I switched the view for you so you can watch me put the tissue in the basket and the Easter grass. We're gonna do some pink tissue and a little white and yellow. Now the tissue's in place, the first thing I'm going to put in the basket is this stuffed animal because he does take up quite a bit of space. Now that he's in the basket, I'm going to start with a few of the other larger items. I did get a lip care kit. A lot of these items you can find in my Amazon storefront, which is linked below in the video. Dollar Tree Refreshing Makeup Remover Wipes. I did get everyone for Easter. All the girls are getting a Bath and Body set. She is getting the Disney Princess Jasmine. I'm going to tuck this behind And I am going to add another tissue paper because I like things to be a surprise. I don't want everything to be visible. I'm going to tuck this behind the middle items to add a little suspense. I did show these little photo books you can grab from the Dollar Tree, and I love them because you can fill them with gift cards, or I did actual pictures to remind her of all of her Easters with us. Go in the front. I got her mascara. Tuck that in the back. Some pineapple bandages. This is something I'll put towards the front. I'm now gonna stop and put some Easter grass. Again, to add a little suspense. Just sprinkle it around in here. I grabbed her a plain black tea. She loves SpongeBob, and I have always put SpongeBob in her Easter basket. This basket is done. I did get this Starbucks tumbler on clearance at Starbucks. It was only $6. I was really happy to find these. I'm going to cello this. This is going to be more difficult than the bucket because of the shape. I'm going to wrap it this way. So that the length will be this way, and I'm going to fold it up. I'm looking at this basket and everything is pretty visible here in the front. To add suspense, I'm gonna tuck a yellow tissue in under the cello. If you have extra cello on top, I always recommend just snipping that off, neat and clean. This basket is done. I love this decorator ribbon because it just adds so much character and design. It adds so much beauty to the basket. I'm going to go back to the boys, and we're going to stuff my daughter's boyfriend's basket. I'm going to use a bucket this time. Again, remember the handle should always be sideways. Don't have it like this. I'm going to start with tissue. I have some tissue out the top, so again, it will hide what's in the basket. For him, he has Method, shampoo. I do a lot of snacks for the boys. Dots pretzels, beef jerky, a super soft Lucky Brand tee. We're gonna roll this t-shirt so that the logo is visible, like this. Put this in the basket. Deodorant wipes, sunscreen, tooth plackers, car refreshers, shoe erasers, some gum, and deodorant. I'm going to show you a trick The ribbon that I used, I did not cut this long enough to make a bow. And what I do is, because it is a wire style, let me get the edges here. I just fold it so it looks pretty. I don't go crazy recutting and wasting ribbon, because even at $1.25, everything adds up. You can just bend this and shape it to look pretty, and then shape the mesh around it. And voila. You cannot even tell there's not a bow. I put the little ornament right in the middle. And this is basket number 3. This always makes me thirsty. Last but not least, another girl basket. I'm going to do my son's girlfriends. And I'm not even going to try a bucket. I know it's not going to work. Here we are starting with the basket. I'm going to fill tissue paper again. Leave some edges up higher so that when you wrap the cello around it, some stuff is hidden. I made that mistake in the first basket. I'm gonna add a little bit of suspense again. Just put a little swirly in here. Make it a little bit more difficult to see what's inside. You can use mesh, you can use tissue. I love doing this. When we hand them their baskets, they still don't know everything in here. This basket is done. I think it came out awesome. I love putting the mesh, the decorator mesh, inside under the cello to conceal what is inside, along with Easter grass and colored tissue. These baskets came out great. Look at how great these came out. The decorator mesh makes a huge difference when you are doing Easter baskets. I also love adding these adorable Easter ornaments. I hope these tips and tricks helped you if you want to make your baskets a little more decorative this year. I know a lot of people just put the gifts in the basket and rest them in the basket. I love using cello. When you cello the basket closed and conceal it with ribbon and tissue, it makes such a difference, guys. These baskets come out absolutely adorable. All these supplies I found at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sponsored by them, one more time. However, you can find great items at the Dollar Tree and excellent supplies to assemble your baskets at the Dollar Tree as well. I'm hoping to get one more Easter video out before Easter next Sunday. If I do not, happy Easter, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you soon.